Oh, I think we're there. Okay, looks like we're live. Hey. All right. So while we are waiting for everybody to get in, I thought I would go ahead and pull some cards for the collective, and then we'll launch into the sign by sign. But just kind of wait and see who we get to come here. I am going to go ahead and shuffle up, though, before I get started, the random order for who we're going to have come in and do the reading. So I am Maggie. This is Moon Directed. I can have somebody here, so welcome. I put your name in the chat. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. Hit the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. We're going to go ahead and start with the collective reading. Tonight I'm going to use the cards from Archangel Metatron and of the Elemental Oracle from Stacy DeMarco. This is December 7th, 2020, and we're going to have an eclipse coming up next week. And so this week is a big week of prepping for that. Lots of prep for that. Okay, let's see what we get here. For overall energy. Wow. Hey, Cherokee, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm hoping that when I upload the video this time, it does not erase all the chat. That made me sad. So be sure to hit the thumbs up. All right, so we have, for the collective, we have healing, pause to receive. That makes total sense. This is a week where you're getting ready for this eclipse energy. And you're at the bar. Cherokee, I love you. All right, that is showing up. Okay, so we are getting ready to have this eclipse, and this is a week of like just trying to pull our energy in and rest and prepare for this. So pause to receive, and then we have conquering fear, start today. Conquering fear, start today, and the cup of replenishment. So, pause to receive and the cup of replenishment. That looks good. And then we have conquering fear. I want to just kind of take a look at what that has to say. It's number 17. That's an 8. That's infinity. And there's this beautiful infinity sign that I don't know if you can see it on the top of this cup. There we go. I got it. So guess what, Cherokee? I think I finally fixed my lighting. It only took me 3 months, but I think it's pretty good. I think you can see the cards and me and everything, and I can read. Like, it's all good. Okay, so fear makes you feel small, frail, threatened, and unable to take the next steps. You may also feel isolated, and yet you are not done. Many angels surround you, wishing to help. Okay. This is just a reminder that you've already accomplished so much and that you're capable of so much more. And it looks good, looks solid. All right, let's go ahead and pull an elemental card. So this week, everybody kind of needs to just rest up, because that eclipse requires a little more clearing before we start taking action. And things are going to start speeding up in a big time hurry here. Big time hurry. Okay. Yep, pressure. Ooh. Transformation. This transformation is going to really be pushing in on everybody. Like, we're going to feel it. We're going to know it. We're going to know it's here. We're going to know that we're making this changes. And so it becomes really important that we work really hard to breathe our way through it, to allow ourselves to heal, to receive from spirit. Hey, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and say who you are. I'd love to say hi to you. Bring your energy in and rest and relax and prepare for what's going next. Okay. Hi, it's good to see you. So we're going to get started here. The first card out is for Taurus. There you go, for Taurus. So we're going to start with Taurus. Let's see what the energy is for you this week. What's the guidance? We're going to go through, and then I'm going to take questions. So Let's just see what you have. Oh, Under Pressure. That's such a great song. Hey, Denise, how's it going? Yeah, Europe, Cherokee. Little Taurus friend you. All right. Did you have a good week, Denise? Oh, Taurus's reading this morning was really interesting. I actually just recorded Sagittarius's for next week. I was very confused. I may have to do a second reading for them. I wasn't really understanding. You did good. What did you do that was fun and exciting during the middle of COVID lockdown? That's what I want to know. How did you manage to have a good week? I kept myself busy with stuff here, but so if you could go ahead, Denise, and hit that thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And I see I have a couple other people in the chat. Be sure and say hi. Tell me where you're from. Right now, we got Michigan representing all over the place here. So, Taurus, what you have here is you have go with the flow. Feels like a theme. You guys had the Chariot this week, I think, for a major arcana that showed up in your reading. And so go with the flow and allow Spirit to carry you along. I think that was part of what Spirit was talking about when we did the reading for today. And then we have here safety, strength, and power, red. So this is root chakra. So I feel like this sense of not feeling safe and solid and strong, right? Like stuff's going on. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Sure to hit the thumbs up. Really helps. It really helps the channel if you can do that. So there is this need. Oh, Jen, you Taurus. We're doing Taurus right now. This root chakra, that is a sense of source, a source of strength. And so practice this week sitting with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Imagine that you have roots growing down into the soil and grounding you and holding you in place, and draw up the strength and the energy from Mother Gaia to help you feel more stable as you're moving forward, because you are moving forward, right? We're in flow. And one of the best ways to be in flow with Spirit is to ride with the current, not against it. It's hard to paddle upstream. Wow. You have number 33. It says purity. It's ice. You see that? She's under the ice, but above it, she's running wild and free in her thoughts. All right. So this is the Elemental Oracle from Stacey DeMarco. I want to read what this one says, number 33. The way forward is clear. The way forward is clear. Kind of like this river, right? It's clear. The way forward is clear. See nature in its purity. Let it comfort you and strip away what is unnecessary. Freeze out what is not of benefit to you at this time. That is that letting go. That is that letting go of what you don't need in order to move things forward. And when you look at things clearly, there will be purity in the solution. Safety, strength, and power. Standing in your power, knowing who you are, being your very best version of you. You're going to know what to do. You're going to absolutely know what to do. Wow. That's really, honestly, Taurus, you guys had a really great reading this week. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you should do that at Moon Directed. It is, yours was inspiring, I felt. Okay. All right. So let's see who's next. Leo. Our lions are up next. Do I have any lions here in the chat? No question is dumb, Denise. Could a new car be anywhere in the future? All right, so let me finish getting through the signs, Denise, and then I will, first off, before I will do a reading on it, but honestly, you can manifest whatever you want. Instead of saying, could a new car be in the future, you say to spirit, I know that I have a new car. How do we put this? Okay, so when I needed a car, and I did, I actually got a little matchbox of a Jeep that I took from the kids. And I looked at that every day, and I said, Spirit, I know you bring a Jeep. I need a Jeep. I know it'll be here when I need it. And the week that my car died, I was able to get another Jeep because a friend was looking to sell hers. And she said, oh, hey, you can just buy it for takeover payments. So you never know how it's going to happen. But I was very clear with Spirit. I know I need a car, but I wanted the Jeep. So I was like, I want a Jeep. And that's how that worked for me. And I have so many examples of that. But the thing is that I totally trust and I totally believe that what I need, I will get. Totally believe that. Don't always get all the wants, but I get all the needs. And so there's a confidence, and when you communicate with Spirit to get what you want. I will pull a card for you on that, but I really believe that it is one of those things where you manifest. So if you believe it and you request it and you have this conversation on a regular basis, as in daily with Spirit, it'll order things in a way that it helps you get what you need. Okay, so Leo, you have untying karmic knots. Ooh, this is a tough one. You are resolving a lot of karma. Actually, a lot of us are resolving a lot of karma. But when you have untying karmic knots, that is some tough energy at the moment. And so one thing I really want to recommend is that you ask Metatron to come and instead of having to untie them, that he just slices right through them. St. Michael come in and just slice right through them, and let's just eliminate that with this eclipse that's coming up. This eclipse has energy of needing to clear, right? Clearing out, letting go of, releasing. And so for you, Leo, this would be happening in your fifth house of fun, romance, and creativity. And so there could be a lot of relationship kind of things that are like all knotted up in here, and they're keeping you from getting to your creative, being able to create new things or bring in what you want. And so this need to release, to turn over to Spirit, to ask for the karma to be released. And a really great way to do that is to write down the things that you notice where you have repetitive patterns. When you say, I always end up with this relationship, why does this always happen? Those are the things, that's the karma that needs to be released. And so those are the things you write down. And then on Monday the 14th, when we have that eclipse, burn the little suckers, turn them over to Spirit, say, I release myself from all timelines, past, present, and future, all lifetimes, boom, this is not me anymore. And then instead of saying, this always happens to me, you never say that again, because that manifests it. What you say manifests into reality. And so saying things instead like, so instead of saying, oh, I always have this crappy kind of a relationship, you say, I always attract into my life the highest vibrational energies for relationships. And you start saying those things, and the more that you say it, the more that your aura, your DNA, your vibration picks it up, and then it starts emanating, emitting that energy out, and that like attracts like. So if you are saying the negative things about yourself, about the situation, then that's the energy around you, and you're just bringing more of that crap in. You don't want to be doing that. So this is a great chance to let this go. So, oh, I love that, Cherokee. I am abundant. Thank you for giving me all that I want. That would be great, Denise. If what Cherokee said, you could use that. I am abundant. Thank you for giving me all that. Wow, all that I want. Ooh, and all that I need. Okay, and with that comes, you have voice and you have hearth, comfort, and speaking your word. Speaking your word. What you say, you manifest. As above, so below. When you put it out there, that's what happens. So speak about the higher vibrational things in this hearth. This is that loving comfort. Okay, this is feeling nurtured and safe and protected, Leo. And if that is what you are going for, then you say, I am loved and nurtured and cared for at all times. Say what you want. Your words have the power to untie the knots. There are so many things that you promote that for yourself. Okay, next up, Gemini. No Christian tonight? What? All right. Okay, so Jen, this is for you too. All right, so last night when I was prepping for the readings, because I started next week's already, because this is the week I work and I try to do a couple along the way. I was watching the Hallmark channel and like the energy was so good, and I'm like, is it that the energy that week is so good, or is it because I'm watching Hallmark? And then I thought, does it matter? Probably not. Okay, these are all right. They're coming off the top, Gemini. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Priorities. Ooh, priorities are the building blocks for life. That is how you always know what's important to somebody, by what they focus on, right? People give their time and attention to the things that matter to them. For instance, if you're in a relationship and the guy's like, oh, I didn't answer your email, or I didn't call you back because I'm just really super busy with work. Well, then you're not a priority, are you? Like, I learned that the hard way. So, if there's no time for you, that's not the relationship for you. If you really want to create a new business or a new opportunity for yourself, but you're not putting the time and the effort in, then you really don't want it. So this is about laser focusing in on taking all your energy, especially with the North Node in Gemini. The North Node in Gemini is really like the next year or so. You have so much potential energy to really like laser focus in to get what you want, kind of like a magnifying glass. And you know how you can set a leaf on fire with it? It's that kind of focused energy. You have that. And you can lay the groundwork and the foundation for what it is you want to build, but you're going to have to create a routine and a priority where every day it's consistent that you are working toward that. And then we have movement is needed, action. You have to take action. You can't just say, I want this and I'm hoping for that. And yes, you can say things, I am abundant and thank you for giving me all I want, but then you have to take action steps toward it. So, for instance, like the car again, like I needed a car, but I also took action steps. I was cleaning up my credit. I was, putting some money aside so I could, have a down payment. I was doing things also. So it's not enough to say, oh, I want this and I will magically manifest it. No, you are going to have to put in the effort. Like that's part of the program. This year, everything kind of came to a standstill because it was a time for us to kind of reevaluate what's important to us and where our priorities are. And there was a lot of maneuvering and shifting of the energies as Spirit was like reorganizing things. But now we have all the puzzle pieces in front of us. The question is, what puzzle are you going to put together? There are many different possibilities of a picture that you can create. But if you're sitting there looking at it and go, okay, well, Spirit, you make it, then that's not going to work. You're going to have to pick up the pieces and start putting them together and start creating what it is that you want for yourself. And so this takes part of it. So you have timeout is needed. I keep getting this dichotomy. This is what happened when I just did the Sagittarius reading. Like, you need to take action. You need to rest and rejuvenate. You need to take action. And so I think that this year, if anything, it's taught us that we need to bring ourselves into balance. And so, yes, you're going to need to take action, but I think this is taking action with the spiritual guidance that you need. All right, Denise, I see that. We'll ask about that too. Okay, so the spiritual guidance, tuning in, getting the information from your higher self. So creating a meditation practice, even if it's a walking meditation, a swimming meditation, hanging out in the water, taking a long shower. Where is it where you stop for a moment and you just let that space be there to let thoughts come to you? But when those thoughts come in, I have a friend that used to call it, she was like, I don't know what to call it. She goes, I call it thought said. And she goes, thought said today I should. Well, because she was talking about spirit, but she didn't really know how to articulate that. But spirit brings us these ideas. They seem like they're coming from somewhere else, but they're not. They're coming from your higher self. And so there's guidance being given to you on what to focus and what action to take and what steps you need to take next. Because with this North Node in Gemini, it's the direction you're supposed to be moving in. It's towards your destiny. And the way to be in flow with spirit is to listen to the guidance, make space for those conversations. That means turning off news and media and shutting off the phone sometimes and just allowing for quiet so that you can literally hear yourself think. You have change, the wind. The winds of change are blowing big time, especially when you have the North Node there. And so Gemini, take some time to really think about, where do you want to go? Like, things are changing. What is it that you want? Because, oh gosh, I used to say, Spirit, just tell me what I'm supposed to do and I'll be happy to do it. That left me stuck in limbo for quite a while until one day Spirit says, it's not how that works. I'm like, what do you mean that's not how it works? Why isn't that how it works? They're like, you tell us what you're going to do. You tell us what your plan is, and then we will help you. That's how it works. So the winds of change, you have to put your boat into the water and get it out there into the current. And then the wind will come along, and with your sails, you can direct it. It is a collaboration with spirit. It is a collaboration with spirit. Wow, they really want that one. Well, spirit knew what was coming next. I didn't. Okay, Scorpio, you're up. You're up, and they were ready to talk before I was even ready. Okay, what do we got going on here? Ooh. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I need some water. Okay, Scorpio. You have boundaries. And there's the key to success right there. Okay? You have boundaries. No, actually, this is really good, Cherokee. Don't panic. You have boundaries, but you need to set them daily. So Scorpio has a tendency to set boundaries. It says set them every day. And so if you set them once and you're like, these are my boundaries and nobody's getting through here, then you never make it down the path. Like, nobody can get to your castle. But if you set them every day inside of every different situation and relationship, you keep them healthy, you keep them supportive of yourself. But when people have earned your trust, try giving them a little more space. Try letting them in a little bit. Not everybody, but let in as earned. Be willing to expand a little. because we have expansion in your life. The creation. This is the flower of life. So as you expand your, oh gosh. Okay, so my daughter will never watch this. My daughter, Scorpio rising, she was a very interesting teenager. I was like, who, what? Didn't see that coming. And she would say to me, why do you always have such tight boundaries around me? And I said, if you would act in a way that would allow me to expand them, I'd be happy to. But you don't. So look around your life at who you have corralled into a very small space. Do they deserve to be in such a tight space, or have they earned it? Because, other members of the family had a lot more autonomy because they could handle it. So kind of think about that when your relationships. Healthy boundaries are important. I'm not saying give someone the key to everything without knowing that they deserve it, but be willing to allow to expand, because you have the cosmos mirrors you. How you treat others is how you're treated. What you give, you receive. As above, so below. What you think about, you manifest. If you have healthy boundaries, then you will attract in people who know how to act within that safe boundary space. You can expand your life. You can open it up. You can have more freedom in your own life and in relationships, but you have to allow others to have that also. If you want to have that open, honest relationship with someone, well, you're going to have to be a little more open and a little more honest with them, right? You have to give what you want to receive. And you have gold, the cup of replenishment. That little sucker keeps showing up. This is an opportunity to fill yourself up with self-love. And also to allow others to bring in the love to you. There is an infinite supply because there's the infinity sign up there. And the cosmos wants to bring you everything that you want. You need to allow that to happen by giving a little space for expansion. I'm just laughing because I know my daughter will never watch this. Because I'm her mom, so I don't know anything. Okay, so you have... what does that say? Rightness. What? That does not say rightness. Oh, richness. Thank you. Marine life. You have richness. That's emotional richness. That is emotional richness. There are so many layers, right? There's so many layers of life around water, right? All the way beneath the bottom to what lives above it and what feeds from it. Oh my God, yes, I said marine life. That's funny. Hey, Kay, how you doing? So that's K. Oh, I don't have to call you KA anymore. I'm super excited. Okay, so Kay from Australia. Yoo-hoo, you made it. And the whole Gonzalez family. I don't have the whole Gonzalez family, but a lot of them showed up again. Okay, that's funny. All right, so we have the richness, the tapestry, the variety, right? There's so much to be found in your emotions if you're willing to allow that to happen for you. And then you have your voice speaking your word. I swear these cards just came out. Speaking your word. Okay. So speaking your word. as above, so below. What you talk about, you're going to manifest and create and bring into you. What do you want, right? So if you want that rich relationship, then you're going to have to mirror out what it is that you want to bring in. Okay? All right, let's go on. Ooh, Sagittarius. Oh my God, it's like lined right up for you there, girlfriend. Okay, so, okay, what are you? I know you're a Capricorn. I can't remember what else. All right, so Cherokee, they won't let me put your message up there. You're going to have to say it in another way. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, so Cap, Sun, Sag rising. All right, and Scorpio moon. Well, you got here just in time. Right, no crap. For some reason, no crap is okay, but the other one isn't. I don't understand it. All right, so wow. You're like, so you're a 1, 2, 3, like Jen. Jen's a 1, 2, 3. She's got her sun, her rising, and her moon 1, 2, 3 right through the zodiac. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. All right. This is because you, Kay and Cherokee are in here, and you both have Capricorn and Scorpio going on in your chart because you again got the boundaries. So again, it's safe and healthy boundaries, super important, but be willing to expand them. And then you have blue. So this is the blue light of the nurturing mother, Mary. So I would definitely ask for guidance and protection. You know, she's a lot more fierce than the nativity story would lead you to believe. Her energy is mother bear fierce. So that is really good protection. Okay, wow. So you have this is funny. All right, so Sagittarius, where's the eclipse happening in Sagittarius? What's going on this week? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the dark of the moon, and you have moon and you have darkness. So take time to pull your energy in this week and really use it to meditate and to prepare for what you're going to do, because you also have dark matter, which is mystery. And so I feel like that using this time to really connect with Mother Mary, getting ready to go into this eclipse of what it is that you're going to release. Where do the boundaries have to be? Hey, Dale, how's it going? You haven't missed anything yet. You haven't even gotten to Capricorn yet. So allow yourself to feel this energy of pulling in and resting and meditation. I'm really going to recommend meditation big time to you this week, Sagittarius. This is just such a big energy happening so close to the galactic center. It's on the 14th, that is the eclipse. And then a sneak peek for you guys. I just did the Sagittarius reading for next week. May have to do another one because it was very confusing. And yet now I'm thinking maybe no, because it seems like it's being reiterated here. It is kind of this energy of you need to take some action, but the action that it seems like you really need to take is meditation and being very clear on what it is that you want and where it is that you're going. And much like the centaur here, where you pulling your arrow, your bow back and focusing to get ready to go. And so there's a real need to be willing to release, the tension, clear some space in order to bring something in. So lots happening there, right? Lots happening there. Okay. What do we have here? We are working on Cancer. Hey, there you go, Denise. Got Cancer here. All right. Hey, Dale, if you could hit the thumbs up, I'd really super appreciate it. Okay. All right, Cancer, you have communication. Speak up and be heard. All right, so not me, but many Cancers are a little less likely to speak up because they don't really want to deal with upsetting people, hurting their feelings. This is the don't be a doormat just to make everybody feel better. Because honestly, most people, if they knew what you really wanted and what you really needed, they'd probably help you because they're in a relationship of some sort with you, right? So speaking up, communicating what it is that you want and you need, and also communicating with spirit. Oh my gosh, doubling down on this because we have speaking your word, the voice. It's the third time that's shown up. Okay, so communication and voice. So I want to say also using affirmations to speak to yourself in the very positive. I am abundant in all forms. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. I really don't want to say this one, but it's that they're insisting. I am patient. I am kind. I feel like when you ask for patience, they give you opportunities to practice it. And I'm not a big fan of that. Nothing sounds stupid to me, Dale. Oh, how do you hit the thumbs up? So underneath the video, there should be a thumb up or a thumb down. I mean, you can hit the down if you want, I guess, but I'd prefer you to hit the up. And if you're on your phone, you'll have to ask Cherokee because I don't use YouTube on my phone. So, yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, so communication. Speaking from the heart, like what is your big desire? Hey, Cherokee, can you explain to Dale how to hit the thumbs up on the phone? I don't even know where it is on there. And then we can both know. Heart space. This communication needs to be what you really want. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be you. It needs to be your authentic you. Okay. Who do we have next? We have Virgo. Oh, you found it. Yay. Okay, so we have Virgo. Virgo. What is the guidance for Virgo for this week? A little extra guidance. Ooh. So we have families, and this is circles of life, and immediately I hear the Lion King song in my head. So there's a real focus on the family. That looks like a 10 of Cups card with a little rainbow going around it. That's the sun. So this week there's a focus of what's going on with your family. So Virgo, I feel like that there's been opportunities coming your way, and there's been this fear of taking the chance because it feels like you're going to risk something. Like you really want to do something differently. You really want to expand something. It feels career, but you're worried about if I take this risk, well, how's it going to affect my financial security around my family? I've been picking that up all week, and now this card shows up. So I'm kind of curious to see what else we got here. Yeah. Okay. So we have darkness, the moon. All right. I'm going to get into the book because these two don't look like the same thing. We got the sun and the moon, which is, of course, the eclipse. But wow. Okay. So this looks like cycles, right? But the moon here talks about cycles. There are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Do not be afraid of the darkness, as the darkness is necessary as the light. Rest and repair. Okay. Rest and repair. This is a time for introversion and stability and planning. So yeah, again, this week is really prepping for this eclipse that's coming up, right? It's taking that step back. It's breathing over this weekend, really trying to find time to have that quiet space for yourself. Hang out with your family, or most of us, I know many people have been doing a lot of hanging out with their family. So maybe finding some space in your house where it's just you. Just saying. Okay, I just want to read this family one here. What's the gist of it? You are the product of not just those who birth and nurture you, but those who you spend time with and who you regard as family. And the core of this family should always be strong and able to change and adapt to every movement and flow within it. Take time today to learn and grow and understand your family, the dynamics within it, the healing that may be needed, the thanks and the gratitude. So if it's feeling a little stressful, if it's feeling a little stressful, take a step back, give yourself some space, try to find another way to look at it, give it another viewpoint. And also, if you need support, ask for it. If you need the support, ask for it. Okay. All right, on Libra. I almost have the light right. So close. It's close enough. Ooh, Libra, that was fast. Self-love and nurture. And why are we doing self-love and nurture, Libra? Because when you love yourself, when you are really comfortable with who you are, that's when you get that relationship you're looking for. You can't have somebody else filling up your emotional bucket. And I have to tell you, I just did your reading too. And there is something really big on the horizon for you. There is an opportunity for love coming in. But first, you have to take care of yourself and love yourself. If you can do that, that reading was, wow. I couldn't stop smiling the whole time. So, yeah, it looks really positive. So, we have storms. We have passion. It says, cleansing. I couldn't see the top of it as saying chasing or cleansing. Okay, so we have the passion of the soul. We have the need to do that cleansing this week and release and let go of. And then, oh my gosh. And then we have the Libra card, the equator, the balance. Make things equal. Don't overgive. Don't over-receive. Keep everything in balance. Remember that love of self should balance with love of the relationship. You should never sacrifice yourself for a relationship, and you should never sacrifice a relationship. Well, I shouldn't say that. A good relationship wouldn't need that sacrifice of yourself. I will say that. Right? You should be able to have a relationship with yourself that's healthy and loving, where you love the shadow, you love all the parts of you, and you can still be in a loving relationship with someone else who does not need you to prop them up, to hold them up, to constantly be filling them up. That's exhausting, that is draining, and nobody should have to do that. Do it for yourself. Yes. But having to constantly fill somebody else's bucket of love up because it has a big old hole in the bottom and they can't seem to fill it up themselves. No. Not your job. And I'm telling you, I could tell, Cherokee, I'm sorry. I'm not worried. I'm doing this for fun. Ooh, we're on to Pisces. Speaking of emotional depths. Okay, so just one last word, Libra. What I'm seeing Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Okay. But Jill's bucket has a hole in it, big time. So it's leaking out. She's either giving away too much or she needs somebody to constantly be filling her up, and it could be one or the other. And that's that divine feminine. And so there's a need to create more of a balance, right? To create more of a balance. All right, Pisces. Ooh. Welcome back, a new dawn. Yeah, things have been looking up for Pisces lately. And we have purity and innocence. And I think this is what you're being welcomed back to. You're being welcomed back to getting in touch with the soul of who you are, the purity of your soul and your innocence. And I think there's been a lot of karmic cleansing and releasing going on with Pisces. If you are on that track and you are releasing and letting things go and allowing your soul to remember that you are an angel, that you are divine, that is the dawn of your new day. That is how you dive deep and you come up carrying the pearl, right? That is some beautiful work. So with this eclipse, be willing to release some more of that negative karmic energy so that you can keep clearing that space for yourself. That looks really beautiful. And stay grounded. You have gravity. That's so important, right? It's easy to get lost. Water needs a container, so stay grounded. But I mean, Pisces, you guys have been it's been really lovely watching how much the last few months have been just mostly trending up, right? There was a couple of bumpy spots along the way, but mostly it looks like it's really trending up, and you're seeing the success of releasing the karmic baggage. And I think that's really been helpful that Neptune is now going direct again. I think Neptune spending as much time as it has in Pisces is helping to really get down in there and release that karma. So that looks really good. Aquarius, the water bearers. All right, let's see what we have. So Aquarius, you're about to have Saturn and Jupiter move in there, hang out for the next year. Oh, what? Oh my God, it's a love reading. Okay, so you have the gold chalice, the cup of replenishment, and the fire of love, passion. All right. So I guess we know what Jupiter is going to be doing once it gets into Aquarius there. It's going to be helping you to expand in that heart space and welcome in passion for life. Doesn't necessarily have to be a love. Passion for life, that wanting to create and expand and to grow good in your life. You have the sun. It says light. And whether this is a relationship, a creative idea, or just finding the joy and the passion for life again, this looks amazing. Super excited. Turkey, of course you do. Your mom's not here to tease you. I'll have to do it for her. All right, Aquarius. Well, okay, wow. I'm just like, I mean, that looks so good. So with this week, pull your energy in, do a little self-evaluation. What is it that you can release and create space for in your life so that you can do the things that are fun, that you can find the joy and the happiness, that you create the space for life in your life, right? This just is beautiful. I feel like this light here, it's number 6. Nothing wrong with being boy crazy. Not at your age, it's not. Not when you're single and young and you're surrounded by boys. Okay. Who do we got next? All right. Capricorn, here we go. Dale, Kay, me. What else do we have in here that's a Cap? I think that's it. There's something on the back of the Aries card there, Jen. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, chakra clearing, big time. I think, which way does this one go? Like this. Okay, so we have the Tree of Life and we have chakra clearing, which are basically the same ones. Here we have the energy of Metatron, and here we have the energy of Sandalphon. And in the video that I just put out, there's a link to a meditation for chakra clearing for Metatron and Sandalphon, where it's like working up from the bottom to the top. Oh, actually, I don't know if Metatron's in that one, but it's about clearing the chakras. I feel like this year's been really kind of heavy, right? We had all that planetary activity going on in Capricorn, right? We had Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, hanging out there for a year, and then Mars went through there, and then Mars got into Aries and decided to retrograde and spent 6 months in Aries, the whole time square, which is that really tense energy with those planets. And then Uranus has been hanging out down there in Taurus, kind of supporting all their council up there. And so there's been a lot of stuff brought up to the surface, things that had to be dealt with. Those eclipses, right? We had because there wasn't enough going on. We had the eclipses that went on in Capricorn and Cancer in that node, in that axis for the first half of the year. And so it was just this churning up of what all this stuff. And so then there is a need now to clear the system because we're moving forward. So let that crap go, right? So clear the system. So use that Steve Noble. I linked it in the description box for my videos this week. I will, when I go back through, I'll put it in here. And yes, clear your chakras. Take those saltwater baths. Let that energy go. With this eclipse coming up, write down all the crap that's bothering you. Burn that sucker. Let it go. Create space, because what's coming next, Capricorn, looks really good, but you need to be cleared out for it. Okay, so it's time to let that crap go, because if we use the other word, then we get censored. All right, so this is really good. Okay, last, definitely not least, we have Aries. We have Aries. Oh, I didn't pull a card from over here. I was so excited by that. Synchronicity of them going together. Let's just see what we have here. Okay, and meditation, by the way. We have breath. And then we have volcanoes, power of volcanoes. This is what, that's that clearing, that eruption, that release, that letting go in this fire sign eclipse. Like, clear that crap out. It doesn't belong there. It served its purpose. You've learned so much from it, right? So be grateful for the lessons. Have gratitude for the teachers. And welcome in the new. There's a whole new coming, right? Yes, Cherokee, we will give you a general love reading, and we'll see if your Aquarius shows up. But first I have to check on Denise's health. Okay, are you still here? Dale? Dale, woohoo! Okay, so Dale, you have a question? Now's a really great time to put it in the chat, because I'm going to get to it right after I do this. Jen, are you still with us, girl? I haven't seen you, but we're doing Aries right now. Oh, sweet. The fire of passion in life again. Nice. Love for life. You are held endings. Okay. And connection and attunement. All right. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, Aries. Saving the best for last here. Look at this. Look at the colors, first off. How they all really go together. So, there's an ending, right? You are held. You are held. You are fine. Hi, Fawn. How are you doing? Yes, you can get a general reading. Okay, so that's the sunrise. Like, I feel like the sun went down, right? But that looks like sunrise energy. And look at this orange, this connection and attunement. This is Metatron energy. This is Metatron energy. And this is power, right? That's a power stance when you're doing yoga. And so this is that opening up and releasing all the negative crap with this eclipse. Like, bunch got cleared out with the Gemini eclipse 2 weeks ago. And now there's just this final clearing coming up on the 14th. And opening yourself up and just allowing the fire of passion for life to come back in. This may or may not be a relationship. This is definitely important. This is passion for life. Like, you've been slogging through, trying to survive, and now it's time to start living. And not just living, but living passionately. Like, having fun. Fire signs are all about, well, everybody should be creating, but fire signs, they need to be creating. They need to be having fun. They need that fire of passion. And Mars has been hanging out in your sign there for, so long. You got this ice. That's that purity again. That's that clearing. You know where you're going. There's a clarity of thought. Allow yourself to go there and find the passion for life again. Truly beautiful. Okay, so let's start with Denise, because she asked first. I think we covered the card thing, but I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for that. And then we will pull from Archangel Raphael about the healing energy and see what I get about your health. have a lot of cards, so hopefully I have whatever we need to get where we're going here. So we'll start with the health part. I gotta think about what would be for the card. Oh, okay, we can do that. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you what's coming next. Okay, so first off, it says, "Give us your cares." I don't know if you could see that. It's Archangel Raphael walking along with a couple. It says, "Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I'm willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation." So again, if you are fearful, you're going to manifest your fears. If you are positive, you're going to manifest positive. And this is, you have the Stay Positive card. So, thank you for helping me to be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps to support my health. And then you have recovery and improving health. So whatever the situation is that you're concerned about, your attitude has a lot to do with your recovery and the speed of your recovery. So, yes, Dale, you have chakras, and no, there's no vaccine for that. Oh my God. I'm laughing because I literally had that almost same exact conversation with with Kelly the other day. So yeah, we'll talk about that. That's funny. Okay, so about the card, Denise. About the card. Let's see what action steps you can take to help get that sorted out a little faster, other than also asking for what you need and being very asking for what you need and just being really confident that you're going to get it. I mean, you don't have to necessarily know how. You can just trust. You can trust that you're being supported along the way. Okay, so you have it safe for you to receive. I have to wonder, have you been asking? And I don't mean, oh God, I need this car, but no, God, please help me to make the right choices and decisions and present me with the right opportunities so that I can manifest this vehicle. That kind of asking. So it says, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive. Also, when people try to help you, boy, this was a hard one for me. Learning to say thank you. That was so hard. Like, people would reach out to help, and it would be like, I can do it myself. I don't do, like, that pride thing, right? And it really was really hard for me. It was really hard for me to be able to accept help. So learning to say thank you and is a big first step, and accepting it. Because when you do that, when someone tries to help you and tries to give you something, tries to help you out, while you have to learn how to receive. That's why it's happening first, number one. Number two, they have to learn how to give. And so, I mean, you're giving them the joy of being able to help, which is also part of their plan along the way. So there's that. So, okay. I need to back this thing up. Starting to see stuff in here. Does that say, oh gosh, I cannot read that. Is that Lona? Where are you from? Okay. So, you can see it's late. I'm squinting. I'm tired. Okay. So, all right. Let's general reading for Fawn. Fawn, what All right. Here we go. We're going to use the wisdom of the Tao. Get you some advice for whatever it is that you are thinking about. Haven't forgotten you, Cherokee. Wow. Okay, fine. I do not know what's going on, but it's huge. It's huge. So the first card that came out was karma, and then surrender, and then transformation. So using this eclipse to help you do the final releasing. Okay, so karma is good and karma is bad. Or it's neither, I guess is a better way to put it. It's just the realignment, the balancing of things that have happened in previous lifetimes. So it says here, the cycles of birth and rebirth, action and reaction comprise our universe. Hate leads to vengeance and love leads to euphoria. The opportunity to create good karma is now. All past life influences are working toward a final balance. Your situation arose from past karmic connections. Accept what is. So many people that were born before 2000 came in to clear karma for themselves and also ancestor. So a lot of the people that were born after 2000, many of those came in to help raise the vibrational energy, and they're dragging a lot less karma. Some of them are bringing in karma, mostly they're not. It's like you can just see how light and bright they are. But you look like you're someone who's irregardless of what your age group is, you are in the process of releasing karmic ties and energy. And so asking to have your energy cleared and the karma released, asking Archangel Metatron to help you, Archangel Michael. And then you can do it as simple as a ceremony of like doing a salt scrub and asking that you're releasing it, or I know this one lady, she's very powerful, and she takes like this string, and she's like, I'm cutting the karma, and she just starts cutting away the cord, and and then she burns those little strings. Whatever works for you. It's about the intention, not necessarily what you do. So the magic, quote unquote magic, isn't in the technique, it's in the intention. And then you have surrender. This is a moment of awakening and relief. It is done. So when you release the karma, you say, it is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of three, the perfect trinity, it is done. And so it is. And then clap your hands, let it go. And you're done. It's cleared. Wow. Okay. Step back and see the big picture. Instead of fighting a battle you cannot win, stop struggling, concede, and preserve your energy for the next move. This is a week to rest, to regenerate, to get ready, and to let go of the last stuff. And then you have transformation. A cycle has completed itself. And this is a cycle of releasing karma. It is ready to regenerate. Profound change must occur for the good. Transformation and rebirth are on their way. Become a seminal part of the force and grow. What you think about, you're going to manifest. What you decide to focus on is what you're going to bring in. So now is the time. Let that other stuff go. It is done. And now oh God. I was listening to something this week. It was so powerful. These are the words of Christ, but we all can use it. I am the resurrection and the life. That is what that is. You're resurrecting yourself. I am statements are so powerful. And you bring in that next cycle. You can do this. You can do this. Very powerful. I hope that helped you. Okay, let me see what else I got on here. Missing all the chat. Still here. Lots of clearing needed by the sound of it. Ready for the new. I'm with you, Kay. I'm so ready. Okay. Lona. Okay, so Lona, the mantra you say is I release this karma across all lifetimes and all timelines, past, present, and future. It is done. It is done. It is done. By the power of three, the perfect Trinity, it is done. And so it is. Cherokee, thank you for your help. You're doing a fabulous job. We got a new state. Oh, Iowa. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And a general reading for Lona. Okay. Let's I'm gonna use those same cards. I love this deck. I use this deck a lot for me personally because I love it. I always like the advice that comes from it. So, Lona. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. It is so helpful. It is so helpful. For some reason, they wanted to hide that one too, Cherokee. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Lona, I don't know what's going on with you either, but watch out for the tricksters. You have the monkey, which is trick. And it says, things may not be as they appear. Don't just hear, listen. Don't just look, see. Don't just sense, feel. So really tapping into your intuition. If you're like, I don't think I believe that, or that doesn't seem right, or trust yourself. That's your higher self talking to you, okay? Be prepared to lose if you take a risk, yet you are an incisive problem solver and you could see through the deception. And then you have conflict. Wait, do nothing, neutralize disharmony, misunderstanding, and even confrontation. The situation will clear up soon. Be patient. So you don't need to confront the situation that you don't trust. Don't do anything. Don't trust it. Take a deep breath and wait and see what happens. Because if you do that, the next two cards that came out were the Sun and Victory. So this looks like it's really going to work for you. Hey, Ezra. Good to see you. So, says the Sun, you are on fire with success. Through the radiant energy of the sun, dreams are coming true, targets are being reached, and innocence is being rewarded. Your children are your creations are soaring into a bright light with uplifting fortunes beckoning, and you have victory. Congratulations on your victory. You have pursued your goal to fruition and can achieve your true life's purpose. This is fulfillment, completion, and arrival from a long journey. enjoy your rewards, and prepare to embark on the next voyage. So overall, everything looks really good, but there is something when it says, I don't think that's right. You're right. It's not right. Take a deep breath, give it a pause, wait and see what happens. Trust your intuition. Okay, what else do we have here? I've not forgotten you, Cherokee. I'm just running through everybody else and then we'll do yours. I am a co-creator with Source and it helps. Yes, you are a co-creator. I love that. Okay, thank you, Fawn, okay, so yes, big transformation. Great. I love it when it's right. Okay, so Adrian, nice to see you. Oh, you're from Florida. Where in Florida are you from? I had a nice 15-year vacation in Florida, mostly in the Central Florida and Tampa Bay area. Okay, so Ezra wants some cards. Adrian, I'm going to pull you a card too, even though you didn't say anything. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards here for... Oh, you're welcome, Lona. Sun City Center. So I lived in Orlando for a while. I've lived in Jacksonville, Pensacola, and then Tarpon Springs, Palm Harbor, because I don't like to stay in one place very long. Okay. All right. It's going to be for Adrian. Let's Okay. Well, these are beautiful. Okay, so you do have a release. You are honorable and courageous. Release what no longer serves you. That's basic advice for this eclipse. Free yourself from connections to negative influences and cut those cords in order to forge new relationships and opportunities, because you have contentment, which is beautiful. There's no need to exert yourself on unnecessary efforts. So whatever, if there's something, situation, people, anything like that, and they're not worth your negative energy, don't let them drain your energy, because you have opportunity and inspiration. Super cool. Opportunity and inspiration. The mystic power of water has brought you new passion, inspiration, and a burst of creative energy. Feelings and sensations can be overwhelming at this time. Use this opportunity to manifest your desires with your intuition and emotional intelligence. And then now is an opportune time. And so keep focused on the things that you want to create, what you want to bring in, what you're interested in, and focus on that. And the other stuff is just noise and not worth your energy. Not worth your energy. So, I'm glad, Lone. I'm glad that resonated. Okay, what can we get for you? Did you ask a specific question? I don't remember seeing one from you. All right, let's just see what we get here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, there was Trick, and it really called to me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. That's the one with the monkey. That's the one where you need to listen to your intuition, be perceptive. You can solve any problem because you have the rat, which is about focus. And what I love about the rat, with feeling weary after this year of wildfires. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. Ooh. Okay. So Everything that you need, you have. That's what the rat knows. The rat knows that if they look around, everything that they need is somewhere around them. And it's a matter of, and this would be the intuition of the monkey, maybe looking at it a different way, different, like hanging upside down and looking at it, trying something new, finding a new way to pull it together to create what you want. And allowing yourself to feel the joy again. And I don't know where you're going to find it because you guys have had a heck of a year. It's the small things. It's the small things. Okay, when I'm looking at this, your message there, I just keep thinking about how this time of year for Capricorns, it's right. It's that 12th house stuff where we are just tired and exhausted. And on top of that, you add all the other stuff that's going on. And so I would really like to encourage you to find something that is your own piece of enjoyment that you do on a regular basis. Something that you give to yourself that's joyful. So, I don't know what your options are, but try writing your story. You'll learn a lot about where the good stuff was. And sometimes that really helps to unlock some things and allow spirit to flow in and communicate with you. I found that really therapeutic this summer. And so maybe that is something that could work for you. Hey, Jen, you are still here. Yes, Taurus did get that card too, Jen. You're right. I knew it showed up somewhere else. I couldn't remember where. Okay, so that means you have the clarity when you get a double card like that. So, Ezra. What else am I missing here? I got Cherokee, I got Ezra, Dale. I'm going to get you a card, Dale. Get you some advice. All right. Well, you have space clearance. The appearance of this card is a serious sign that space clearance immediately is needed. Environmental space or personal space could be affected. So when we get stuck in some energy, the best way to change the energy is to literally change the energy. So clearing out a drawer, working your way through some little space. It doesn't have to be the big deep dive into the closet, but it can be if that makes you feel better because you have free spirit. I love that you got this card because I know you're feeling so tied down in so many ways. It says, reach for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspirations, will take you far. And then you have the way. You have such great cards, Dale. Your luck is always changing. Follow the natural cycles of the rise and the ebb. Walk the middle path. Avoid extremes and excess, and you'll be in the right place. Abandon false praise, and people around you will be truthful. Abandon formality, and those around you will be sincere. Forsake cleverness, and people will be kind to each other. So basically, what the energy that you put out is mirrored back to you. Clear a little space. When you clear a drawer and you leave it empty, that is an invitation karmically speaking, for someone to come into your life that could, have a drawer in your space. And then you have this free spirited energy. So that looks really good. Really does. All right. Ezra, I think you're next. Okay, Ezra. You have the sun and opportunity. That's crazy. That's wonderful crazy. No negative cards to go with those. You are on fire with success through the radiant energy of the sun. Dreams are coming true. Targets are being reached, and innocence is being rewarded. Your creations are soaring into a bright future with uplifting fortunes beckoning, and it is an opportune time. You are a wise soul, a preeminent strategist. You know your motives, and you anticipate successful outcomes before a movement is even made. You are on the right track. That is an excellent affirmation. I anticipate the successful outcomes before the move is even made. I am a preeminent strategist. Those are two great mantras for you to use. All right. Trailing along here. Let's see what else I've missed. Okay, looks like we are at Cherokee. Is that correct, Cherokee? Oh, John. Oh, hi, Amanda. You are not too late. Should I send a text to my relationship friend about COVID safety? Oh, Amanda. All right, Amanda, I don't have it with me. That's a yes or no question. And a yes or no question, I really would prefer to use I would prefer you to use your intuition actually, but I have a pendulum. But I think what I'd really like you to do on that is we're going to practice this all together right now. When we have a yes or no question, this is what you do. You take a deep breath, blow out the air, and then you say, should I do this? And what does it feel like? Should I not do this? What does it feel like? Should I do this? Should I do this? Which one tightens up your heart space? That's the don't do thing. The one where it feels open and light. And literally when I do it, I feel this on the left side. I feel like this energy that lifts up. And when it's a no, it feels kind of like a stop. Like it's really, but it takes practice. I don't think this is the question that I should be answering. I think that is a question that you should be practicing your intuition with. Maybe discussing with your relationship what they think you should do. Okay? Because that's I don't want to give advice on that. I really don't. I'm not comfortable with that. Dale, I know you don't know what I mean, but what I'm saying is this. To create space in your life physically creates energetic space. And so clearing anything that's a stack of books, a pile of papers, the bottom of the coat closet, it literally changes the energy around you. And it creates a lightness. And so You don't have to understand how it works to try it and see if it doesn't work. Give it a shot and be open to it. I think you're going to be surprised. I think you are. So, who am I? I was going to do something. I got distracted by Amanda's question. Oh, Jen. Okay, so Jen. Oh, hey, Jen, guess what you got? Transformation. We're just going to leave it at that. Like, we all know what's going on. Well, we don't. Everybody doesn't, but Jen's in a big transformative stage. Okay, so Cherokee, I guess we're gonna do yours. Did I do everybody else? I know you want to do a love reading. That's a whole other deck. Oh, I love you, Ezra. All right, Amanda. Okay. Oh, yeah, Jen, that's funny. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Just thank you guys for coming here and hanging out with me. It totally makes my week. I can't even explain it. I can't tell you how I really look forward to this and how much I enjoy it. And then I love that you guys show up and you talk. And Cherokee, thank you so much for coming in and monitoring the group for me. It is lovely. And I just really appreciate all of you for being here and brightening my week this way. You really do. It's excellent. All right. So Cherokee. Cherokee. All right, Cherokee. All right, Cherokee, we are going to pull out the old Doreen Virtue Romance Angels to start and see what I get from that. And a general love reading is very complicated, but hey, we'll see what we get here. So, Cherokee, I need you to focus on whoever it is that you're literally asking about so that when I pull these cards, you'll know whatever the answer is to whatever it is you're looking for. Okay? So focus on, I don't even know, I can't keep up with the long list and how fast they go. I've given up on the names. But I love you so much. So whoever it is right now, just focus, and let's get you some. Whoa. It does help. Oh, geez, agrees. Okay, what the heck? It says a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's because today's Monday. We'll wait, and then maybe on Wednesday there'll be a new one, right? So it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I think that letting this person know in a subtle way might be okay. Because the cards that stuck to the bottom that really wanted to come out was keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different than your usual type in expectations, but you also got the soulmate card. Well, I'm glad it's the same guy 2 weeks in a row. I'm excited about that. So yeah, a soulmate of some sort. Soulmate doesn't mean right? Soulmates mean people that we travel through lifetimes with, who come and teach us lessons. We learn from them. They learn from us. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's less than that. Well, Cherokee, I truly believe that you should listen to your intuition. 100%. Everybody should listen to their intuition. 100%. I'm a big fan of that. So, and divine timing. So it says go ahead and make a romantic gesture, but it doesn't say do it right now. So at some point you might have to be the one that reaches out. Okay? All right. Well, this was so great. Thank you, everybody. I thank you so much. And hopefully the comments will actually show up this time. I just never know. I don't know. I don't know what happened last time that they didn't, so hopefully they will this time. All right. Otherwise, everybody watching this is going, what? All right. Thanks so much. I will see you guys come back next Monday night. We'll do it again. It's kind of like a happy hour, right? All right. Thank you. Love you guys too. Good night.